maybe, to the most underrated player. Alex, the Bills are going to be a problem this year for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
They can finally step
They
out of the
are.
Patriots' shadow in the AFC East, and Josh Allen could finally make some moves. That defense is finally clicking. And so, your most underrated player in the league is.
The Bills secondary is hands down the best secondary in the NFL, and it's not close. Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde are a very, very good safety tandem. But what makes that secondary tick, let me just throw out some stats on you. I'm not even going to say the name yet.
Stat
Let me
me.
just throw out some
Stat me.
stats. 6 interceptions last year. When targeted, zero touchdowns surrendered. When targeted, a passer rating, not a QBR, not an 100 scale. This is the full passer rating scale, 46.3 when targeted. Tre'Davious White is a bona fide lockdown corner. He is going to also benefit from an extremely aggressive pass rush. Extremely aggressive. Trent Murphy, Ed Oliver are going to get after the quarterback this year. The teams they're playing against are not going to have the time to throw. And when you have a lockdown corner that can lock down your number one receiver for 3 to 4 seconds every single pass play, they're going to make mistakes. They're going to force turnovers, and Tre'Davious White is going to have more turnovers.
Don't be surprised. Do not be shocked if Tre'Davious White is in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year this year. Do not
He's
be
got the
shocked.
he's got the makeup of Stephon Gilmore last
What,
year. He
yeah,
could
I
have a
was
very similar season and be the DPOY.
took the words out of my mouth, Alex. Like we're on the same way. One show and we're already clicking like this. It
I mean, the
was meant to
50th
be.
show, the 50th show is it's just got magic
It's the
written
magic.
all
It's
over
like
it.
the Broncos won this 50th Super Bowl, and we're killing it on the 50th show. It's just how
I
things
agree.
happen.
I agree. This is just how it goes sometimes.
We're saying defense with this because former Bronco, he got the ring with the Broncos speaking of Super Bowl 50. Then he was only a backup though, and he wasn't backup caliber. He could start
Mm-mm.
on any other team in the league if it wasn't for the Broncos. So that's what he did. I was sad when he left, but also I respected the hell out of it because I knew he had greener pastures and he deserved to be a starter on the team. And that is Shaq Barrett. He took his talents to South Beach, went to Tampa, and man,
Hate to see him go, but love to watch him leave, baby.
I I was appreciative that he at least left the AFC, so the Broncos hardly
Exactly.
had to worry about him. He go wreck shop down, live on the beach, live in the good life. So good for him. Shaq Barrett was a franchise tag this year. He was a Pro Bowler last year, like he was with
Hmm.
Denver. He had another Pro Bowl year. Led the league in sacks with 19 and a half. 19 and a half.
If I do my math correctly, that's a half away from 20. That's a pretty good year.
Let me bust out the calculator.
Yeah, hold on.
Carry the point five. You're
Yeah.
dead on the money, Alex. You are dead on the money. Also, add
Wow.
this to your numbers:
Whew.
six forced fumbles, in a interception as a pass rusher, which is not easy
I
to
have to bring in
do.
my second hand for those fumbles.
Man,
What a player.
he's
What a
good.
player.
He deserves better than a franchise tag, but shout out to him because he's still making great guaranteed money with the tag. So he's getting paid. He deserves a better contract. I think he will finally get it next year. Especially, who knows what the Bucks are going to do, especially with Leonard Fournette now.
Mm.
I don't like what they're doing in Tampa because it has me worried, admittedly. But
Yeah,
Shaq Barrett, he's on.
they're a good
Why
team.
won't he have another great season this year? Why won't he? Why won't he do better this year? Because he will actually have a dependable offense in front of him. All signs point to him just continuing to dominate. All signs point to him making being a all pro, being AP first team all pro this year, and not just. I mean, Pro Bowls are cool. Don't get me wrong, but
Hmm.
Pro Bowl's just a Pro Bowl. He'll be an all pro player this year as a defensive end, as a pass rusher, or maybe they'll put him as outside linebackers. Who knows? He could do both. He does everything, and he is finally starting to get the recognition he deserves, luckily. But it's still not enough. It's not enough. And he'll
I
show
agree.
people why.
And Shaq Barrett is an incredible talent. He's in a perfect system to allow him to rush the passer every single play. He's got the situation, the talent, and the drive because he's on that franchise tag. I mean, what's the better motivator than money? Money motivator. That's what it is. When you franchise tag a guy that has 19 and a half sacks, the only logical option for him is to have 20 next year. That's it. He's going to get paid. What's a better way to get paid and to do better than your career year last year?
Get that money. Dollar
Get that money.
dollar bills, y'all.
Y'all.